Hi everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's Friday haul. It is Friday, August 26th. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. Things are good here. It was really busy. I think I told you last weekend that we were taking my son back to college. So we did that and everything went fine. He's living in a really nice on-campus apartment with 3 roommates. So he started classes this week and everything's good with that. My daughter, she goes to school a few hours away. She doesn't start till after Labor Day, but we did have to go and move her belongings from one apartment to another and bring stuff home. So it was a very busy few days, 4 days. So I've been trying to get back into crafting since then. I did make a couple videos this week, so hopefully you saw them. So I did get a few good things this week. I managed to get out to Hobby Lobby to find some stuff on clearance. And I got some other stuff in the mail too. So let's get started with this stamp. This one is from eBay and it is by Lockhart Stamp Company from 2009. I thought it was a really cute Christmas stamp. I was watching, I think it was Marilyn. Was it you, Marilyn? Did you haul some Lockhart stamps? I don't remember. But they were super cute, and so I went ahead and looked on eBay for Lockhart stamps, and I found this one. And it was in really good condition, very good price. Actually, I think I had it on my watch list, and the seller messaged me with an offer, so I said okay, and she shipped it out. So yeah, isn't that adorable? And it was, yeah, like I said, in good shape and super cute. So I did make a card that I showed on Instagram. And here it is. So I stamped it with Memento tuxedo black ink, colored it with alcohol markers. I used some of the Lawn Fawn embossing glaze or whatever that's called. Let me show you. It's Lawn Fawn clear glaze. It's like glossy accents, but it's in a pen form. So it makes it easy to do these teeny little dots. And I did that with the berries on the pine sprigs too. I also added some little buttons from Dress It Up that I've had in my stash and added some pearl cotton through them and tied a bow. This is a die from Penny Black. It's a zigzag stitches die set. So I used one of the small ones for the inside and the bigger one for the outside. Somebody asked on Instagram what paper I used for the snowflake with the hearts, and it comes from this paper pad, Fireside, and it's by Recollections. I'm pretty sure I got this in a PR package from Michael's last year. So I wanted like a, kind of a country looking Christmas paper. So I went and looked in here and that's where I found that. Of course, I inked everything with Vintage Photo Distress Oxide like I like to do. This sentiment comes from, Sending Warm Wishes. I think it's an older Christmas one. I don't remember, but if I find it, I'll link it in the description box. I used some cranberry embossing powder that I showed last week, and I really like how that came out. I did make an embossing powder tutorial video that I uploaded a couple days ago, so be sure to check that out if you want to see how I do my embossing. So that's the card I made. I just used a green base to just kind of anchor the whole thing, and I haven't done anything else to it, but I did want to show you that stamp. I think it came out super cute. And I colored it to kind of look like Gus. Gus has white in him and this kitty doesn't, but he does have a cute little stripy tail like that. So I wanted to make it look like Gus. So that was that project. Let me just move that paper pad and we'll move on to the rest of the haul. All right, speaking of these little buttons, I love to use these obviously in my card making, in all sorts of different ways of crafting. They're just really a good size for an embellishment, and I love the country colors. The only problem is I can't find them anymore. Joann's doesn't have these colors. Even the Dress It Up website doesn't have them anymore. So I went looking for them like on Etsy and eBay and other sites. I found a seller on Etsy who was selling a bunch of different button packs by Dress It Up. So it just came yesterday, packaged up really nice like this. So let me show you the ones I got. And her prices were very reasonable. They were about like $2.45, I believe, for each pack. So this one, I got 2 of them. It's the Micro Mini Hearts, the earth tones. And these are all really nice country colors. These are smaller than these. So yeah, but I could still use these for sure. And I do like to use these size hearts in embellishments. So yeah, 2 of those. And I got 2 of the country shapes, and these have hearts and stars and little mini circles too. So these are also country colors like navy blue and burgundy and mustard and green. So there are 2 of those. I think these hearts are called like tiny hearts, and these are micro mini ones. So I'm still in the hunt for the tiny ones. I found these micro Valentine hearts, and these are just white and pink and red. So good to have for my stash. These are Micro Mini Shapes yellow, and these have stars and hearts and the little circles too. I thought these would be great to use the stars for like the top of a Christmas tree. And then I got 2 Micro Mini star packs. Actually, this one is just all stars. And this one is called Flirt, and I loved all the pretty colors on there. And then this one is the Innocence Mix. So this has like kind of like baby colors, pastels, pinks and yellows, a little bit of green and blue. So stars and hearts and the circles. So if any of you guys know where to find this size of the heart buttons, please let me know. I'm going to keep looking for them, but I do also use the Micro Mini ones, so I wanted to pick those up. So yeah, that was from Etsy. I will link her shop down below in case you're interested. And yeah, so I went to Hobby Lobby on Wednesday when I was home, and they did have a bunch of stuff on clearance. I didn't pick up a whole lot just because I'm at the stage in my craft supplies that I just need to get stuff that I need and that I'm going to use. I don't need to build up a stash, and I don't have space to buy things when, I'm not going to buy things just to buy them. I have to be able to justify them and to be able to use them. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell myself. And, it doesn't always work, but I try to stick to that. So the first thing I got is actually not part of the clearance, but my store did not have this last time, so I'm glad to finally find it. And this is the Paper Studio Blanc Boutique pad. And you might remember from a couple hauls ago, I got a black pad like this, and somebody did mention there was a white one. So I was on the lookout for it, and I know my store didn't have it, but they finally got it in, and Paper Studio is 50% off this week. So it's $10 instead of $20. And these patterns are not the same as the black one. They're a little bit different, but let's do a flip through. I cut open the sides to make this a little easier, but it's the same kind of thing. It's kind of like, this one has like pearlized paper. Yeah, I guess just like the other one, kind of glossy, thick, heavy duty. It looks like wallpaper, this one. So there are 3 of each, I believe. Yes. This one is a stripe, which is beautiful, great for, if you're doing wedding projects, it would be perfect, but anything that needs a white accent, you can use this. So it feels really, really nice. It feels like very good, high quality paper. This one has a nice, smaller, striped kind of print. So I think these will be good for Christmas and winter papers as well, because they kind of look, kind of snowy, kind of snowflakey. So 3 of those. And then speaking of snowflakes, I think this one really does look like snowflakes. So I think this will be a great background for a card, or you can even die cut like a snowy hill out of this to add a little bit of texture to the snow, because sometimes you don't want it to be just plain white, something like this or an embossing folder would be perfect for that. This one looks similar to one that's on the black pad. It's white paper, and then it has like the glossy print on top of it. So 3 of those, and then this one is kind of a floral wallpaper print. Hold that a little bit closer so you can see. Oh, you know what? I have the wrong light on. Let me turn that on. Hopefully that makes it easier. Okay. So then there's this one. This one I thought was very, very pretty. It's got like little dots going through the diamonds or going around the diamonds. So I thought that was a really nice touch, and I love anything that has like a stitched or dotted outline. It's just a really nice touch. So a few of those. And then we have this print with like bigger swirls on it. And it's kind of a creamy, pearly white. You know, it's not stark white. And then we have a polka dot page, which is beautiful. I'm so glad there are 3 of each of these because I feel like I'll be using this one a lot. Is that the last one? Nope, there's another one. And this one has roses on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really loving these paper pads. Have I used the black one yet? No, but I plan to. I will get to it. So yeah, that's at Hobby Lobby. Maybe you guys have seen it before, but I haven't. And they do have a craft one too, by the way. All right, let's get on to the sale thing. So I think I was there at a good time. Some of the stuff looked like it had been picked over already, but there was still a lot left for me to buy. So I did buy some stuff. I bought this Yupo, which is paper for alcohol ink, and you can also use it for watercoloring, I believe. Let's see. Tim Holtz Alcohol Ink Yupo is a versatile surface especially suited for watercolor and mixed media techniques using Tim Holtz alcohol inks, mixatives, and blending solution. Okay, so it's non-porous, water-resistant, bright white finish. And yeah, so I've heard good things about this paper. I've never tried it before. It's really expensive normally, but it went from $10 to $2.49. And they had bigger sheets of it too for just a little bit more money. But I figured, you know what, this is 10 pieces of something I don't know how to use, but I do want to try it and hopefully I will like it. So tried that. And then also in the Tim Holtz section, I got these frames, the deco frames, from $6.99 to $1.74. And these you can always paint. You can use some of your glazes to just add a little bit of color to them, which I haven't done in a long time, but I want to do that with these. And these make great covers on mini albums and things like that, or, you know, like covers of recipe books, just something you want to add a nice texture to. Great for mixed media, of course. So I was glad to find those. And then there was only one ink pad that was on clearance at my store, and it was the color I already had, so I didn't buy that. But I did buy these embossing glazes, and they're reduced from $17.99 to $4.49, which is fabulous. So these are Tim Holtz Distress embossing glazes, which I've never used before. There's rusty hinge, fired brick, and what color is that? I can't see, but tan kind of color. And this, let's see, it adds dimension to your products with Tim Holtz Distress embossing glazes. Used with embossing ink. So you use it pretty much the same way as you would use a regular embossing powder. So does this give more of a texture than embossing powders? That's what I'm wondering. That'll be fun to try out. If you guys have used this, let me know what you think and if there's like tips to use that. I'm looking forward to it. And I picked up another pack too, and this one has blues and greens, cracked pistachio, speckled egg, and broken china. And these were actually the only 2 that they had, so I scooped them both up for $4.49. And one more thing I got from Tim Holtz. This I thought was adorable. This is the Sizzix Sidekick die cutting machine. Look how cute and tiny that is. I don't have this, obviously, and I thought it would be a good addition to my work table right here. When I'm doing a die cutting, I usually have to get up and go to my die cutting station, and you know, for something that's a tiny little die, I think this would be perfect to just have here, and it's not going to take up too much space, so I can leave it out all the time. So it comes with the Sidekick machine, it comes with cutting plates, an embossing pad, instruction manual, it comes with the die. Ooh, 1 framelits die, 11 thinlits die, 6 stamps, 1 small texture fades. All right, we should open this, right? Let's do that. Get out some scissors because I'm curious. So it was, I don't remember if I told you the price, but it was only $14.49 reduced from $57.99. And it was the only one they had, and I did debate getting it, and then I thought, you know what, let me just grab it. Because I know if I went home, I would be sad that I missed it. And like I said, I think it'll be useful for me to keep on my table here. So, okay, here is the little, is this the, a small texture fades embossing folder. Probably that's what that is, right? And it cuts the little frame. Oh, it's so cute and tiny. All right, and here is one of the plates. There's another plate and another plate. The manual. Here are, oh, stamps. Oh, cute, cute, cute. So you can make like labels here. That would be great. Here are some dies. Oh, they say, what did they say? How many dies? But it's just like numbers. So 11 Thinlits dies. Okay. And then the little machine itself. Let me get this out. Isn't this adorable? So cute. And I think it'll look really, it looks kind of like cute and retro here too, don't you think? So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm glad I picked that up. It's got some, oh, just some dirt on it. All right, so yeah, that was my little splurge, $14.99, but you know, that's a great sale and useful. All right, I got a few other things too. I picked up these Brea Reese watercolor creams, and they're reduced from $14.99 to $3.74. They're highly pigmented, water-soluble, non-toxic, and they're classic colors. So you can draw or add water to paint. So I'm thinking that it's kind of like watercolor pencils. Yeah. So you draw and then paint, I assume with, you know, like a water pen. So those look fun. And I'm always looking for new ways to color. So it was reduced from $14.99 to $3.74. And these colors are nice and basic. So I picked that up. And then speaking of coloring, I got some more markers, and this was a great deal. This is normally, well, normally $34.99. It says like the MSRP is $49.99, but it was reduced to $13.99. And this has 24 Spectrum Noir markers, alcohol ink markers. So yeah, really, really nice selection. They only had this one pack. I was glad I got there in time for this, but these are all the colors it comes with. And some of them are doubles, but that's okay. Actually, not many at all. So a lot of these I don't have. And grays are always good to have. It comes with the blender pen, a few new pinks. I think I have that one. I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, no, I don't. And new reds, which I needed. Some pretty pink, or aqua's pink, aqua. So yeah, I was surprised to find that. I haven't seen people hauling this yet, so that's all the colors you get too. So for $14, that is a great deal. And then the last thing I got from the clearance is this one embossing folder from Sizzix. It's a 3D textured impressions, reduced from $9.99 to $2.49. And I like the honeycomb embossing on this one. They had a ton of embossing folders and dies on clearance, but you know, I wasn't like in love with them when they first came out on regular price. So, you know, I thought, oh, I'm not going to get them just to get them, you know. But this one I know I can use. I have bee projects to make, and I love the small scale of this hive. So I think this will look really, really pretty. So I picked this up, and I think these 3D textured embossing folders, sorry, bumped my tripod. I think these are really worth the price, and for a clearance price, that's a great deal. So I'm just looking around quick. I'm pretty sure that's all I have to share with you. Yeah, I went to Dollar Tree, didn't buy a thing. Went to Michael's, didn't buy anything. And I'm just trying to, you know, save space, and I know I'm going to be getting more Christmas stuff because Christmas crafting is my favorite, and I do want to pick up some new things. So, you know, this is just kind of like interim shopping, and I know that Hobby Lobby is going to be getting their Christmas dies out soon, so that'll be fun to see what they come out with. So, all right, thank you guys for watching. I will be back soon with more crafty videos. I'm not sure what my next one will be. I know I have a KS Craft, I think KS Craft design team package coming. I got an alert from FedEx, so I think it's from them. So I'm excited to see what's coming in there, and I'll be starting making new projects with that, of course. So thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for all of your lovely comments. They make me so happy to read. I read them aloud to my family, and they're very thankful for you too, for helping me to, make my channel a success. And I couldn't be happier. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend. I'm going to do some crafting and try not to travel anywhere. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.